This is Radar for On the Radar Entertainment Blog, coming to another edition of MLB Observations, the last one of the 2021 MLB season as the World Series has just ended. The Atlanta Braves beat the Houston Astros, and Jorge Soler won the MVP of the World Series after Eddie Rosario won the National League's Championship Series Most Valuable Player. So even though the Braves won, I gotta say this. The whole point of getting Jorge Soler was for his home run power, and of course it turned out that he was so good he won the MVP of the World Series. But having him bat leadoff had Freddie Freeman, a middle-of-the-order hitter who can easily get 100 RBIs, bat second, and Ozzie Albies bat third, who's a good above-average offensive second baseman. That's not the order you want. And then Rosario led off some days. You got him for offensive power, driving and runs. And then Soler batting second some of those days too, which is like, if you have Freeman, Soler, Rosario, like the likes of Jock Peterson, Adam Duvall, and Riley, 3 through like 7, that's like, nobody could top that. And then Adam Duvall was still playing center field despite the fact that they somewhat this season sometimes play Jock Peterson in center field, when Jock Peterson's the only natural-born center fielder. Rosario and Soler are natural-born outfielders, but Soler is a little similar to Avi Garcia, where he has not many career innings in left field. When they threw him in the outfield, it was right field, but he's no business playing the outfield, and Rosario's a left fielder by trade. He's just not the world's greatest. It's Duvall, who's a natural-born third baseman who can't field that well in left field and right field to begin with. How is he a good center fielder? Then Drew Smiley, they with Charlie Morton injured, you thought they would actually start him in a game. Nope, they have him pitching out of the bullpen when he's a starting pitcher. Astros, Altuve is a perfect number 2 hitter because he gets on base and does all the little things. Brantley bats for a high average, but he drives in a lot of runs in his clutch, so he's really good at the number 3 because he's all around. The two of them batting 1 and 2 is kind of silly, but then they're like, well, who's going to bat leadoff? They didn't really have a leadoff hitter. Jake Odorizzi, they spent all this money on him, and with Zach Greinke hurt and like Garrett and Lance McCullers hurt, you would think as overall Odorizzi would start. The young ones, you could have them go back and forth. And then when they played interleague and they were in Atlanta, this was a disadvantage for them because with the Braves, Soler, Rosario, or Duvall all could DH. You know, for them, Brantley goes all the way to right field. When he's not a right fielder, he's been a natural-born center fielder playing left field 99% of his career. Yordan Alvarez, who's a bad defensively left fielder, which is why he's the DH. And then Kyle Tucker, who's a natural-born outfielder, but the Astros played him at first base a couple years ago because they were trying to give him at bats when Gurriel was hurt. He's more of a corner outfielder DH, so he's playing center field. That really come back to haunt them because they have the worst defensive outfit. But it didn't really matter if the Braves were playing Duvall in center field and either Soler or Rosario in the outfield, then that's already a bad outfield. So it's like kind of even there. Okay, thanks for listening to the MLB Observations final one of this 2021 season of the World Series. The Atlanta Braves won. Next videos that will be coming either next week or in a couple of weeks will be MLB Hot Stove. I first got to get all the guys that are free agents ready and figure out and get and everybody who became a free agent, because some options could be declined. Guys got to go to arbitration. They could be tendered or non-tendered. You got all these different things. Thanks for listening. I'm Radar for On the Radar Table Blog. See you guys next time.